Hey, Craig here. Sorry I haven't done any videos in a while, but it's probably been like a month and a half or something. I don't know exactly, but uh, anyways, our initial sales for the products that we're making were actually greater than I had anticipated. So I've kind of been busy like streamlining, organizing things. I'll kind of walk you through the shop and let you see what's been going on. All right. Okay, so the underlying theme to all the changes that I've been making recently are all about flow and efficiency. Basically, I start off over here. I turned this, it used to be facing the other way, but the stock was too long and it was hitting the door, it was getting in the way of the door. So I turned it this way so I have plenty of room for like 6-foot pieces of stock. Also, I took out the two benches that were over here and put them. I built. I'm building a what I'm calling a dirty shop, or the outside shop. I'll show you that. After I show you in here. But anyways, I've built this little bench in here for this. I basically have this grinder in here to be able to grind the stock that I'm working on. On downtime on the mill. The mill's running. I can take the parts and I can do grinding, so there's no lost time there. I moved the press over here that used to be over by the door. I also got a 12-inch diacro shear because I'm dealing a lot in 16 gauge, 18 gauge steel. I actually got this. I'll probably make a whole nother video on this, so I won't go into a whole lot of detail. But this is a great little shear. And of course I got my bubble wrap in here. Got a bunch of stuff that was on the shelf stuffed in the corner there. Right now I'm in the process of creating a vacuum box for a Donic drag knife. So this is for rubber gaskets. As you can see over here, I've actually been cutting them by hand, but I'm basically getting ready to computerize them. I think I'm going to have to use something like Sheet Cam. I don't see there's any function in Fusion 360 for drag knife. Wish they would add drag knife to it, but so basically, there'll be a whole nother video on that, so I won't go into too much detail. But basically, I'm using the CNC portion of the mill to cut gasket material. You can use it to cut gasket, vinyl, wood veneer. So, alright, so that'll be a video coming up. Not a whole lot has changed on the mill here. Of course, I got the sandblasting out of here. Actually, I got a new air compressor for the sandblaster. The other one just wasn't keeping up. I think it was like a 30-gallon. It was probably only maybe 6 CFM at 90 psi. I think this is like 12. This is just a Husky. Home Depot had the cheapest air compressor for this size of air compressor. I think maybe it's 11 CFM at 90 psi. So I'm not using that for the mill because I like the quietness. If I'm just using the mill, I just like to keep using this little air compressor. I mainly just turn this on if I've got two lines. One's going over to the press over there. I just kind of Mickey Mouse across the ceiling there along with the power. This thing is 240 volts. And the other one is actually going outside to the outside shop. I've got it in here because it's quieter for the neighbors because it's inside the structure. So, and let's see. Anyway, so I'm using this as a temporary gasket cutting station here. Not much has really changed over here. Still got my desk and all. Alright, well, go outside and show you the outside shop. Okay, well here's the outside shop. As you can see, it's just a metal carport that I actually enclosed partially. I left some of it open for the airflow to come through. I'm not going to air condition it, so the breeze will be nice. Also gives it a chance for the the gases or whatever to blow through here. So, all right, well, I'll start over on this side here. I got the sandblasting cabinet here, and I got to put a switch box on here. Basically, I took the old light that was in the sandblaster. That was kind of pathetic. It really gave no light. I got one of these linkable LED lights. This thing is like 22 watts. I also took the plastic off the inside. It was just so hard to see through it. I think the dust gets up inside of it or something like that. I don't know. I may just start changing the glass, if the glass goes bad, because of the sandblasting. But you can see the light up in there. It's pretty darn bright. And I actually got this thing up on, because I'm 6 foot, so I have it on some 4x6s, so I'm not leaning over so much. So this is the air line coming in from inside the main shop. I got the regulator filter. This was from, actually I originally got one from Home Depot, but had no mounting bracket. It started leaking. So I got this from Harbor Freight. And I've got a little T there. I just fabricated a T. I'm just using hoses throughout the whole shop, kind of like extension cords. So I've got a little air gun here for blowing off the parts. This is all, like I said before, this is all about flow. So basically, parts come in and they get sandblasted, then they get blown off right here, and then those parts come over here and they go through the cleaning station, and then they go onto the racks, and then from the racks they go into, this is my new powder coating booth. I just made it out of basically the same thing I'd make my benches out of. So it's like a big bench, and so it's a little dark. I've only got 2 lights out here so far. I gotta add some more lights, but instead of getting an expensive quick change powder coating gun, I just got multiple guns for different colors. I still have to put a plenum with an air filter in there, and an exhaust motor to suck the powder into the filter so it's not blowing around the shop. So basically, once it's powder coated there, then it then goes into the ovens. I've got 2 ovens. I actually got these from Eastwood, and I actually had one of them go bad. The timer on it went bad, and when the timer's not ticking, it's not on. So I had a finish issue with that because it wasn't getting hot enough. And I just built these benches recently. So out of the oven, comes from the oven and goes to a cooling table right here. And from the cooling table, I've got a bagging station right here. So it's bagged so the parts stay clean. And this is going to be like a miscellaneous workbench right here, and slip rolls. As you probably didn't see this, but some of the covers are actually going to be curved. So I'm learning how to use slip rolls right now, and I may get multiple slip rolls for different radius bends. So I'll see how that works out. I think once you have it set, I think it will always make it at that radius. So if I have if my products come in 4 different radiuses, then I can have 4 different slip rolls, and I don't have to keep adjusting. This is an Eastwood slip roll. This is the 12 inch. They have a 24 inch too, but I only need the 12 inch, so. And that's about it. I'm probably going to have another small bench over here for another slip roll, or more slip rolls. And I think I have enough room in here to put 1 or 2 workbenches down the middle. But I'm probably going to have to leave space back here in order to be able to walk from the cleaning station over to the powder coating booth. Also need to probably put a couple of kitchen hoods above this for venting this, and eventually put like a filter in. And I think that's about it for out here, but as you can see, I've been pretty busy getting everything set up here, so